for. And I want to, and my decision to do is to be true to what I stand for. I don't want to lead a revolution against Muslims. I believe the revolution needs to come from within the Islamic community.
For the last 4 years, I've seen it as part of the solution. I believe the underswell and the feeling has had to get out there. What we were actually doing is giving any moderates, any people who are willing to speak up against extremist voices, we're actually giving them chances they're not. Okay, the English Defence League, I've met the best people I've ever met in my life in that movement. And I believe they're discriminated against and frowned upon because they're working class. And the things I hate them. I don't hate them. I don't hate them at all. But at the same time, I want to combat Islamist ideology. I'm not going to shy away from talking about issues that need to be spoken about. It strengthens my belief in what I do and what I say. It strengthened my belief in the fact that I met a representative who was supposed to be in charge of interfaith, who was an apologist at all his faults, which I didn't expect any Muslim to do. So I then spoke with Majid about his views, my views, or the extremism that's sometimes shown within the English Defence League, but it's hitting home with people. There's a reason why the English Defence League ended up having more online support than any political party in that moment. Rather than riding that wave for the next 12 months and continuing, it's not. People are saying bring a demonstration back to Luton. I don't see it's beneficial now to bring a demonstration back down. The whole way through this, we've said democracy is the answer. But I believe our political leaders and this whole era that we're in, which we are completely stuck all the time, you can't call everybody a racist. You can't shut down that debate. And for me, I see this as a huge, not just a
how dangerous are those elements in the organisation which are now gathered under the EDL banner?
Look, I haven't been forced out. If you look at the reaction from the English Defence League today, they're devastated. The supporters are devastated. We've had 341 Muslims arrested for terrorism in the last 4 years. We've had no English Defence League supporters. So when you put it into perspective of danger, which is what I keep saying, the biggest threat, I know it's going to be painful, and I pray that the English Defence League stays to the core root of how it was founded and the foundations we built on, but it's going to be very painful to watch.